Let's get started with our lower body workout. We're gonna start with a warm-up. So let's take those arms nice and big overhead. Deep breath in and release. One more time, deep breath in and release. All right, since we're working out our lower body today, let's go ahead and just spread those legs just a little bit wider apart and do that same thing. Deep breath in and release. One more time, nice and deep in that lunge and release. All right, we're gonna start and just lift those legs, just moving slowly through the body. We're gonna do this high march as a workout move, but I just want you to feel the sensation here. All right, and let's stop that here. Let's lean over to one side, take that arm, and go ahead and look up at the ceiling as you have that arm overhead. And let's do that same thing on the other side. So take the arm overhead, take the one arm down by your side, and take your gaze towards the ceiling. Nice job. All right, let's come back to center. We're gonna go ahead and take those shoulders up, back, and down, all the way back. Good, one more time. Up, back, and down. And let's take those shoulders forward. Up, and down. One more time. Up, and down. All right, to finish up this warm-up, we're gonna take our body, fold it in half, reaching towards the floor, just as far as you can go. Everybody's flexibility level is different. We're just gonna hang here. I want your neck to get nice and loose. So if you wanna crisscross those arms and hold, release your neck. Make sure you can nod it one way and the other, and then maybe nod your head, yes. And maybe add a little sway here, just to feel the release in the hamstrings. This should feel nice and relaxing. And go ahead and release those arms down towards the floor. And let's slowly come up one vertebrae at a time, dragging your fingertips against your leg. All right, let's get started. So just how we did those high knees in our warm-up, we're gonna go ahead and start with the high knees here, but a little bit more of a power move. So I want you to grab those fists, use those biceps to propel your knees nice and high. Good job. We're gonna keep our core nice and tight here. Don't forget to breathe. We're having a good time just marching along. Good job, don't forget to breathe. Press those feet down, bring those knees up nice and high. A few more here. I'm gonna pull that band up. Don't mind me. Let's keep going, a few more seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's take a little bit of a breather. So just relax, maybe shake it out a little bit. And now we're gonna do a front kick. So we're gonna squat down low and just kick with the right foot and the left foot. So taking one side and then the other. Doesn't matter which side you choose. You can go at your own pace here. You can go nice and slow, or you can speed it up depending on your fitness level and what you feel like doing today. So squat nice and low. Again, keep those shoulders nice and high. I want you to be able to see me at all times. So don't look down. Don't look side to side. Again, just working at your own pace here. Don't forget to breathe and smile. Think about pulling your belly button to your spine. So keeping that core nice and tight. Good, almost there. 4 more here. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're back to that. Shake it out. Relax. Come back to that breath. Our next move is just gonna be a simple squat. So I want you to put your feet hips distance and shoulder width apart. So we always think our shoulders are a little bit wider than they actually are. So right beneath your hips, you should be able to see your toes. And we're gonna keep the core nice and tight and sit back like we're gonna sit into a chair and then come up. And you can do whatever you like with your arms here. I like to bring mine to my chest because it reminds me to keep my chest nice and lifted. So squat down and up, just keeping it nice and slow. You should feel this in your quadriceps. And the thing I'll just make sure I mention is just to make sure that your knees don't go too far over your toes. When you're sitting down, remember you've got that pretend chair behind you. Good. Nice job, guys. Almost there. Nice and deep. Don't forget to breathe. Keep going, you're almost there. Let's do 4 more. 3, good. 2, don't forget that core, nice and tight. And 1, nice job. All right, shake those legs out. All right, come back to that breath. We're gonna do that same move, just a little bit wider. So let's take our feet a little wider than hips distance here. Our toes are pointed kind of like pigeon toes here. Our heels are gonna be a little wider than our hips, and we're gonna sink down like we're going between 2 imaginary walls here. So go down if you wanna add your arms, and then come up. Good. So sink down and come up. You can also do that same thing right in the center, how we did for our squats. Kind of reminds you to keep your body nice and small between those 2 walls. Remember, up and down, like we've got an elevator that we're working up and down. So down the elevator and back up, good. Maybe add those arms in if you're feeling adventurous today. Good, nice job. Let's do 3 more. 3, good. 2, breathe, and 1. Nice job. All right, let's shake that out. Bring those feet back underneath your hips. Just shake it out. Come back to that breath. We're gonna do lunges, and we're gonna do both a forward lunge and a reverse lunge in the same move. So go ahead and ground through one side of your body. We're gonna take the other leg and go forward, coming down, back to center, and then reverse. Good. So this is gonna require a little bit of balance. That's gonna mean we have to come back to our core. Keep the core nice and tight. Good. You can take those arms down with you. If you feel more stable, you can keep them at the center. Everybody can work at their own pace. And again, you can work a little faster here. If this pace is too slow, you can even slow it down. Just taking it nice and easy this morning, this afternoon, this evening, whenever you're doing this workout. Good. A few more here. Let's go 3 to the front. And back. 2 more. Breathe. Shoulders are nice and stable. Good. And last one. Forward. Good. And back. Nice job. Let's go ahead and go right into that opposite side. So again, we're gonna ground through one side and take the opposite side forward and back. Starting with that one side. And center, and come back. So again, balance is very important, and it all stems from our core. It's like a trunk of a tree, and you have to be really stable and strong there. Sometimes pressing your hands together works for that balance, and sometimes keeping your arms by your side helps with the balance. Grounding through that whole foot that's grounded will ensure you stay nice and stable. Think about your toes as feeling nice and grounded to the earth. Good, let's do 2 more here. Don't forget to breathe. Sometimes we forget that when we're so focused on our move. Last one. And reverse. All right, nice job, guys. We're gonna move into a side lunge. So we're gonna take one foot. So again, grounding through one side. We're gonna keep this leg nice and straight. This leg is gonna bend as we step out to one side. And again, you're gonna wanna sit back into that lunge, nice and deep, like there's something behind us, and then just come back to center. We're gonna stay on that same side, and back to center. You can also add those arms if you like. Good. Remember, keep this one leg nice and straight. Our focus here is on that inner thigh. Good. Again, this requires a little bit of balance and stability, so making sure your core is nice and tight. That's gonna help. Sometimes you can put your hands on your hips and really press into that hip. Good. Let's do 3 more on this side. Don't forget to breathe. And last one. Nice job. All right, shake it out. We'll do that other side. Ready? This leg stays grounded, this leg's gonna bend. So let's step out, bending nice and deep and sitting back into that side. And stand up, good. Again, lots of options you can do with your arms here. You can stay low, you can keep them on your hips, you can take them out wide, you can even take them overhead if you like. All different for whatever you feel like doing today. Keep that core nice and tight and stable. Breathe. Nice job. 2 more here. Last one. Good job. All right, shake it out. March those legs a little bit. Just shake those shoulders and arms. I'm gonna adjust my bands a little bit. Our last move is a set of squat taps. So we're gonna take one side and then the other side, but we're not gonna move the middle of the body. So this is a really concentrated core and leg move. So I want you to find that center. Bring your feet close together. So think about your heels and toes touching here, okay? We're gonna sit down in a chair. So think about sitting down in a chair, pressing your booty back, keeping that core nice and tight, chest stays lifted, hands can stay in prayer, or if you need extra balance, it can move with you. We're just gonna tap out to one side and back to center. So it's a tap, center, tap. You should feel this leg really start to heat up. Good, and if this is ever too much, you can always stop, take a break, and come right back to it. Good. Almost there, nice job. Breathe and center. Nice. Keep that core nice and tight. Relax the shoulders. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, all right, that leg should be really on fire. Let's get that other leg fired up and then we'll cool down. Come back to that nice steady squat. Shoulders are lifted, core is tight, legs are close, and your seat is pressed back towards the floor. All right, let's take that other leg out and back in. Nice. Out and in. Good. Out. Don't forget to watch that knee. Make sure it's not over your toe. You want it behind your toes. Your body really doesn't move. It's just that leg tapping out to the side. Again, lots of options with the arms here for stability. Don't forget to breathe. Keep the core tight and smile. We're almost there. Let's do 4 more here. Last 3. 2 more. And 1. Nice job. All right, shake that out. We've made it to our cool down, guys. Nice work. All right, so let's finish up just with some nice stretching moves to cool down our core and our lower body. I want you to take one leg over the other and sit down in a figure 4. Working on that balance, arms come forward. If you need to come out of that stretch, it's totally okay. And then lift. Let's do that other side. One foot over the other. You can do that prayer position for that challenge and balance. Take those arms out in front or keep them by your side. Good. Nice and stand up nice and tall. Really ground through your core here. One foot's gonna stay grounded. Other leg comes into the palm of your hand. I want you to keep that knee pointing towards the ground and push the top of your foot into your hand. So you should feel the stretch right here in your quadricep muscle as you push your foot into your hand. Good. Let's drop that foot down and just take a quick press back. Really press your heel into the ground behind you. Feel the stretch in your calf and up the back of the leg. Good. All right, and then back to center. Let's do that same stretch on the other side. So ground through the one side. Knee points directly down towards the ground. If you have trouble with balance here, lifting that opposite arm, taking it out to the side will help you with the balance. And then let's just drop that leg back. Push the heel into the ground. Good. All right, let's bring both those legs back to center. Let's do that forward fold again one more time, just to release the hamstring. So fold forward, nice and relaxed here. Shake that head, no. Nod that head, yes. You can sway side to side, take those arms to either side, feel the hips and the knees get some stretch. Go ahead and come back to center. Let's slowly round up, one vertebrae at a time, dragging the fingertips on the top of the legs. Good. And let's take one deep inhale to finish. Deep inhale. Exhale, release. And we're all set with our lower body workout.